Ranking the best tight ends in Madden 23. We are back here with another tier list update. Today we're going to be updating tight ends. Now right before we do go ahead jump into the first card, I do want to go ahead shout out the comment of the day. Now let's take a look at the old tier list real quick. I think the main thing that changes today is there's no more S plus tier. Like there are a ton of tight ends that honestly we'll get into it later, but I think they may even be better than Gronk. So we're going to move everyone down a tier. I'm also going to move Big Dog just into this A tier. I think he's just straight up a really good tight end. And we're also going to move like these strict run blockers right here just into the C tier. And now this is what the tier list is looking like. Now the first card we got right here is Gentry. 6'8" is the big thing on him. 92 speed, 90 XL, good short, good medium, as long as it's above 90, hits the threshold. And he's somewhat of a decent run blocker and even a decent pass blocker. I mean, obviously not top end stats in the game, but what are the discount abilities he can get? He can get 1 AP deep out elite. I think this is someone that could have been really good if like discount abilities weren't a thing, like just all the KOs and everything. I think 6'8" with deep out elite just really you know. I think the 1 AP short and elite is what you would run on him. Yeah, I'm okay with putting him C tier, same as like Dallas and Pat friermuth too. I think he's again really solid. After that we got Njoku. 93 speed, 92 XL, 6'4", hits the short, medium, and deep route running threshold. Really good after the catch, and again somewhat decent run block. And if we look at his discounted abilities this time, he can get 1 AP short and elite, 0 AP deep and elite. This is honestly a little bit slept on tight end right here. I think Njoku again is like he's right here. He's almost on this B tier, but I'm going to put him top in the C again. I think he's really solid though. After that we got Gerald Everett. 6'3" height, 94 speed, 95 XL, hits all the route running thresholds besides medium. So this is a card that you would need to run the route tree strat card on. And again, really good after the catch. This time no row run block at all. But if we look at his abilities this time, can get 0 AP deep out elite, 1 AP short out elite. If he got like say he got the same ability stack as Njoku, I think he would be B. But his abilities are kind of not really it. Like 0 AP deep out's fine. Like it's not bad, right? Like you can't be mad at a 0 AP ability. But like I don't think he's on this B tier. I think again he's like middle of the pack C, and I would run Gentry and Njoku over him. After that we got Jelani Woods. 6'7" tight end with 93 speed, 91 short, 90 deep. So hits those two thresholds. Needs the route tree strat card to hit medium, and pretty decent after the catch. Decent run block once again. Gets every single AFC team chem, and that does help his value, right? Like he'd be up to 95 speed on any single team at 6'7" is great. For his abilities though, I really think the one you would run on him is 1 AP short and elite. I mean, potentially as like a backup, maybe 0 AP deep out. So 1 AP short and elite tight end, I think he is very similar to Njoku, like on a non-theme team. This is how it changes, okay? So potentially if he's on a theme team, B. If he's not on a theme team, he's on the C tier level. Same with Njoku in my opinion. So I skipped over 94 overall. That's on me, my bad. We got Logan Thomas. 6'6", 94 speed, 96 XL with 90 short, 90 medium. And honestly, the one that like I wouldn't run route tree with this card. Reason being is I don't think deep route running is the most important thing. Like when is your tight end ever on like really deep post, right? Like it's really not too often. And again, pretty decent after the catch. Not really a run blocker this time. And for his abilities, he comes with 0 AP outside apprentice just baked on. Absolute waste of an ability. Like I don't want to say it ruins the card, but like what's the point of that? Like I really feel like when would your tight end ever need outside apprentice routes? You know what I'm saying? And for his other abilities though, can get 1 AP short and elite. I don't just want to like flood this tier, but like I mean, he's not as good as like a Taysom Hill. He's not as good as anyone in B. So again, I'm going to put him C tier. After that, we got Gesicki. 6'6", 94 speed, 92 XL. This time hits all the route running thresholds. And again, pretty decent after the catch. 70 run block. He is not a run blocker. But if we look at his abilities this time, 1 AP short and elite, 0 AP tight end apprentice. Potentially, if you're not running high route master, that can be really nice. But I feel like for the most part, everyone's running Howard Master. He does get 0 AP leapfrog, which I mean, I think leapfrog is pretty awful as an ability. So he's another 1 AP short and elite tight end. I think he's pretty solid. Again, I will put him B tier. He's more like bottom in the B for me. I really am thinking about moving Njoku up in the B. Yeah, I'm gonna move him up because 1 AP short end, 0 AP deep end. I really like that ability combo. He's gonna go up into B for me. Now we got London Fletcher, 5'10" tight end, and I'm just gonna say straight up, I don't really think that matters. Like, I mean, obviously some of the taller tight ends are going to be better if you want to run like red zone threat on them. From like your 20 to their 20, he's still going to be a great receiver. 94 speed with 92 short, but you need to run route tree on this card to hit the medium and deep route running threshold. And he's somewhat of a good run blocker. 82 run block, not bad at all. And if we look at his abilities this time, can get 1 AP short and elite, 0 AP tight end apprentice. I think he's really similar to Mike Gesicki. So for that reason, I am going to go ahead and have them on the same exact tier. I think him right by Mike Gesicki, and Gesicki's probably a little bit better since he is taller. But yeah, I don't mind them being on the same tier at all. After that, we got 95 overall Nolan Cromwell at tight end, 6'1", 94 speed, 94 excel with 94 short, 95 medium, 94 deep. Again, not really too much of a run blocker, only 70. This time for his abilities though, a 0 AP short and elite tight end. He's really good, and I actually really like his out of position card. I think he is an A tier tight end, and I just think the value of 0 AP short in. I'm also going to move up Taysom Hill into A. I think obviously I think Owen Daniels and George Kittle are better for sure, but I think the 0 AP short and elite people should be above these people in B. Now we're getting into the heavy hitters. First one right here, Leon Sandcastle at tight end. Fastest tight end in the game, I believe, with 97 speed. He's 6 foot, 93 short, 95 medium, 96 deep. All really good. And again, great after the catch. This, if you run a run first scheme, this is not the tight end for you. Like, do not use this card. He is for sure not a run blocker. This is for people that really just drop back pass like every single play. And for his abilities though, short and elite for 0, you could potentially combo that with 1 AP red zone threat. You could combo that with 1 AP short out, which if you're in an offense where your tight end can get pressed, that is really nice to have. I would run short in over route tech. It is kind of a tough decision. I could see why you would go route tech over short end, but I think the 0 AP short and elite tight end, I think he is one of the best tight ends in the game, and he is the first person that I think is better than Gronk. It obviously depends on what you want your tight end to do, but I think this Leon Sandcastle is a tippity top end of S tier tight end. After that, we got Evan Engram, 6'3" this time. Again, 96 speed. I believe he's up to 97 with the combine strat card. Perfect route runnings. Again, not a run blocker though, but for his abilities, this is where he really stands out in my opinion. You could get the combo of short and elite plus route tech for 1 AP. That is a really great combo. I would avoid slot-o-matic, and you could go short in, short out again for 1 for your tight end, but I think the short end route tech is really where he stands out. Might even be above Leon Sandcastle. I think again, like that ability combo is so good that yeah, he's gonna be top end of S for me right now. After that, we get Big Pete, 6'7" tight end, 95 speed, great route runnings across the board, really great run block too, so he can really do it all. This is someone that if you do run the ball, this is a great tight end to pick up. For his abilities this time, he can get the combo of short and elite route tech for 1 AP. Again, just kind of like we were talking about with Evan Engram. He could also slap a short out elite on top of that too for 2 AP, which is actually kind of nuts. He'd be a great receiver. Also 1 AP red zone threat. He's someone again that I'd probably be willing to say maybe better than Gronk. I'm going to put PS again. Like I think he is an absolutely amazing tight end card. One of the best in the game for sure. After that, we get Travis Kelce, 6'5" tight end with 95 speed, great route runnings across the board, and somewhat of a decent run blocker. 75 though, not really it, not really his strong suit, right? Route tech for 0, short and elite for 0. Both of these are really good. I kind of wish he would be able to combo like one of these abilities with, you know, like together. He would be probably the best tight end in the game. He can go route tech red zone threat or short and elite red zone threat as well. For me, Travis Kelce, I think he was S tier for a little while with Gronk. He was. He's in a weird spot for me because Chiefs theme team now, I would run Leon over Travis Kelce 100% easily. When I compare him to George Kittle, I think he's like leaps and bounds better than like Taysom Hill and Nolan Cromwell. But like him versus Kittle, I feel like is an argument. And I don't just want to flood the S tier because we still have a lot of great tight ends to cover. I think he's kind of in a weird spot where he's like right here. You know what I'm saying? Like he's halfway in the S, he's halfway in the A. I think he's better than Kittle, and this is not to say he's bad at all. He's literally right now a top 5 tight end for me. I just think Gronk, Pete, Leon, Evan Engram, all are better than this card. After that, we get Delaney Walker. Delaney Walker is 6'2", 96 speed, 97 excel, great route runnings across the board, and this is another great run blocker. For his abilities though, he really stands out in my opinion. He's one of the best pass blocking offensive linemen in the game too. Given he can get short and elite for 0, you could then get a 1 AP secure protector. If you really wanted to go crazy and really wanted him to be a great receiver but also be able to block, you could go short out, short in, and secure protector for 2 AP. Really nasty ability combo. I really like this Delaney Walker card. I think he played absolutely amazing for me. He is someone that, again, I would say S, and I don't want to sound crazy, but I do kind of think he played better than Gronk. After that, we get Kyle Pitts, 6'6", 96 speed, 97 XL, great route runnings across the board. Again, not really a run blocker, but if we look at the abilities, short in and route tech potentially for 1, and then stack on top of that the fact that he can get the double me X factor, which is really broken for 1 AP. Yeah, this card is disgusting. I think he is by far and away the best tight end in the game, and I don't even think it's close. Like, I think he is leaps and bounds better than Gronk. I think he's honestly leaps and bounds better than anyone in this tier. Also, I talked about it at the beginning of the video. I think a lot of cards are better than Gronk now. You might be wondering, why do I think these 4 cards right here are better than Gronk? And it's really to do with the way they run routes. I think Gronk runs routes like an offensive lineman, but the reason why he's still S, he has some of the best stats in the game. He does play at times really good, but I do think his route running at times is really lackluster. He gets one of my favorite ability stacks in the game that no one else can get with 0 AP short in, 1 AP matchup nightmare. He's also someone like Delaney Walker that can get a secure protector as well, and he gets ×2 every team chem. I think the arguments for Gronk aren't really like play style or like on the field. It's more the fact that like his AP value and also like the ×2 chem, and he's free. I totally get why you would run Gronk. I'm not saying Gronk is bad at all. I just think these 4 cards are better from a receiving standpoint. Again, Gronk can have the edge on a lot of these cards run blocking as well, so it does depend on scheme. So post editing, looking back at the tier list, there is some things I want to change. First off, I don't think London Fletcher is better than Logan Thomas or Jelani Woods. Honestly, these 2 right here are kind of like what I was saying about Travis Kelce. They're in an interesting spot because non-theme team Jelani Woods, again, I think is like right here. Like, he has a lot of things that could put him in the B tier. And you know what? I'm going to move Jelani Woods and Logan Thomas up. I'll move them up. I think they are very solid, so I'm okay with them being in the B tier as well. But yeah, y'all, this has been my updated best tight end tier list in Madden 23. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Who do you think should go up? Who do you think should come down? If you did enjoy the video though, you enjoy content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date with the best cards in Madden 23. Now, if you want to see me use some of these cards live, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with the follow. We've been grinding the streams over there, so I greatly appreciate that. Now, if you don't feel like heading over to Twitch, you want another video to watch, check this one out right here. This is the best theme team in Madden 23.